Peace, this is Jarrell with Climb Like Consciousness. Today I want to talk about sun charging to avoid tiredness. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit of a new background here. There's a foot of snow outside and I can't really go out and be comfortable and kind of record a video without, wetness and slush and ice everywhere. So I'm recording from my little home here in Massachusetts. Okay, so here we are. I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys because I hadn't recorded a video in a while. So first things first, I kind of just want to thank you guys for sticking it out with me, hanging in, and showing up, watching the videos, listening to what I have to say, and listening to some of the things that may help you, because there's a lot of things that I say on this channel that nobody else is saying anywhere in the spiritual community. It's kind of just like redundancy out there. Everybody just repeats the same platitudes over and over. So if you're tuning in today, give yourself a golf clap for listening and pushing forward with your spiritual development here. Okay, so what I wanted to talk today to you about is sun charging and getting out of that tiredness and lethargy and sluggishness that most people really just can't seem to shake every day of their lives. Whether they get a lot of sleep, they get a moderate amount of sleep, or they have had time to rest, or what. Because living in a society that's run by financial banknotes, you kind of have to work. You have to show up a specific time of day, every day, and give a portion of your energy to somebody else who says, hey, this piece of paper, this means your energy. So you have to get permission from us to use it. So, that's kind of like a slave matrix. So living in a society where it's globally run as a slave matrix, you kind of have to program yourself out of that energetically, or else you'll just get fed off of over and over and over and over again every day, and you'll get caught up in a net that most people don't know that they're in. All right, so that's where it starts, is really looking at your energy, feeling where you may be getting more tired or more sluggish or more lethargic than you may need to be getting, even if you've slept a full 8 hours. So you've even slept 9 or 10 hours and you wake up, you're still kind of like tired, or you're always tired no matter what. There's an energetic reason behind that. Okay, so the reason is density. It's a dense net of attachment that goes from person to person to person to person, and it also has to do with your thoughts. Okay, now me working a 9 to 5, it's not a big of an issue as it used to be for me. Like, yes, I have a normal job, all right, if you want to call showing up 8 hours a day and doing stuff that doesn't really serve much of a purpose. If you want to call that a job, then sure, I'm there momentarily until I get out of it. However, while I'm there, there's ways to program yourself out of it so you're not as susceptible to the traps and the pitfalls and the hang-ups that your coworkers are suffering from. Because I would show up to work and then I would immediately get attachments from people who I'd have to look in the face every day just by looking at them. I would get their stuff. I would literally feel their stuff, and then I'd be like, why am I tired? I just slept like 9 hours to make sure that I could work 8 hours. So I would literally see the net off of them, literally come towards me when they would turn their attention to me just because they were attached into it. Okay, so it's like a net of density that kind of just continues to be going through people and funneling their energy into it as they go about their day-to-day activities. Okay, so the way to get out of it is to be aware. Be aware of your thoughts. All right, be aware of your energetic states. Okay, so I remember like every time it would hit, I used to work at 10 to 6. Every time it would hit like 4 o'clock, I would hit a wall and just get tired. Like, there's no reason why I should be tired right now. I had like 9 hours of sleep. I had a killer breakfast. I had like 2 breaks already. There's no reason why I should be tired. So I look at my thoughts. I run back my thoughts. What am I thinking? Oh, and then I see like all these lethargic thoughts kind of just going and me not actually thinking them being projected from outside of my sphere to my skull and them trying to perpetuate themselves from some unknown parasite to try to get me to be in a low state so I can be, affected and be in a state where my energy is being siphoned off for some unknown reason. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so the more aware you are, the less affected you get. And it wasn't until recently I completely got out of this density net. So no matter how people are feeling around me, no matter how tired, no matter how much coffee they're chugging, no matter how much they're talking about they didn't get sleep, no matter how much they're talking about their anxiety, no matter how much they're talking about like getting through the day, blah blah blah, whatever they're saying, their stuff isn't going to affect me. 9 to 5 office jobs, people are in their own zones, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, you as a light being, as a light worker who shows up, who knows who they are, you can know what you're doing and hold your own sovereign right while you have to work a 9 to 5 to get where you want to be. Okay, and I'm telling you this because I'm on this path with you guys. I'm walking this path. This is also my home office. Okay, so I'm recording this from my home where I work every day. All right, so the things that you can do most effectively to stop the lethargy from, collectively affecting you from the others who just let it run them is increasing your light quotient, getting out into the sun charging with your higher self, literally igniting a sun from the center of your brain and expanding it and allowing that sun to literally take premise over any density. Become more light than you are darkness and negativity and any type of dense net that may try to run you by your brain or connect to you or affect to you from outside your skull. Okay? So, just sitting in your own power, allowing your energy to circulate, allowing your energy to shift and expand as the light being that you are, can have a huge help. So one of the things that are very effective is, sitting in the sun, looking at yourself as a sun being. I like to look at my entire head being a sun as I'm sun charging. That's one of my secrets. That's how I found out this insight of density and looking at the density and watching it disintegrate and dilute and dissolve. This was just looking through my own third eye as my sun lens, as my sun field, as my third eye, as my galactic eye, and I would see a net literally on my vessel and then going up and then going out. And I'm just like, this net isn't mine. I don't know what it is. I'm going to move it off. I'm going to literally crank up my energy as high as I can so I can actually have more energy, time, attention, and focus for me, for the stuff I want to do, and not be waiting for Friday every single day of my life, waiting to live my life, waiting to be happy, and praying that I have enough energy when the day's over to do what I want to do. Okay, so it's just a simple thing you can do. Empathize with the sun, get out into the sun, be the sun, stay in your own space, own your own light, be more of a light being, be who you truly are, be in your heart. Okay, that's the most important stuff. Do all the stuff from your heart, feel from your heart, see from your heart. Okay, listen from your heart, because that's where all your truth is. Okay, peace and love to you. If you guys like a session, I do sessions at quantumlight.org. Custom art, I have a Oracle card deck dropping soon, Quantum Light Conscious Oracle cards. Check it out. It'll be available within the next month or two. It's going to be hot. Alright. I also have a t-shirt line, Empath League. Check that out. empathgear.com. Also empathleague.com. And yeah, a lot of good stuff on the way. And can't wait to continue making these videos and connecting with you guys. Peace and love. Talk to you soon.